Hey everybody, welcome to Life of Sunny Lee. And it's been another week. Wow. Seems like time just goes so fast. We're almost halfway through the year already. And it's been another busy week. We had a lot of fun. We had some family get together. On Sunday we went to church, and then after church we had the green reunion. And I like reunions. Maybe it's because I'm an only child or something, because these are the only people that I can really talk to that remember the stuff I remember from my childhood. The sad thing is, though, I think family reunions are becoming a thing of the past. It seems like there's less and less people that go to them. I gotta get her ball. Oh, she's out here playing. She keeps throwing her ball at me. And it seems like people just don't seem to be coming to reunions anymore. And it's a shame, because I really had a good time reminiscing about my grandmother's old house, what we did as kids, the Christmas parties that we had, the family members and the ones that have passed, and stories about them. Good stories, nothing bad. And it's just time to reconnect with everybody. And it's really a shame that the younger people aren't continuing this tradition, because they're going to lose so much. I mean, think about pictures. Almost everybody has pictures on their computers nowadays, and they don't have pictures that they can hand down from one generation to the other. Because once you're gone, all the pictures on your computer are going to be gone unless you've given them access to younger members. And then again, I'm not for sure if they don't copy them onto theirs, if they will still have them. Because if you don't use your pictures, Google at least, if you don't use them after 2 years, they could legally delete all those photos. So they don't have the pictures that we have of our grandparents and stuff, the printed out pictures. They don't have those. Very few people have those. So they're going to lose all those. They're so into their phones that they're not even listening to the stories that people are telling. I remember as a kid, I would sit there and listen to my grandmother and grandpa tell stories, about their parents. And these kids aren't getting that at all. And by not carrying on the family tradition of reunions, they're not going to get it. There's going to be nobody left that remembers all this stuff. They're all going to be gone, and kids are going to be everywhere. I realize a lot of them can't come to family reunions because they live in different states and stuff. That's usually once a year, and they usually know about it well in advance, that if they really wanted to, they could. And it's usually one afternoon. They could come in for one afternoon, a lot of them that live close by. They just don't anymore, and that's a shame. I really wish that more families would do family traditions. For 50-some years, we had a tradition with his family that we would go up on Christmas Eve and all get together. And that stopped 2 years ago, a year ago. Now I miss that. I miss getting together and seeing everybody. It seems like the only time we ever see anybody now is at funerals, and that's no fun at all. No fun. Anyway, we went to the green reunion, and then Sean came home that evening and spent Monday with us. Monday was just visiting day. We just had some fun. Had Dusty out for 2 hours every day this week, and into the house a little bit more often than what she had been before. She's doing much better. Monday I did clean the downstairs bathroom completely. Went through all the cabinets and everything, cleaned all those out. And we still have the cats in the catico. They've been in there all week, and even through the rainstorms and stuff, and they did fine. I did start Monkey Blue on some medicine on Friday because he was sneezing a little. Just didn't quite look right up to par. So, but Saturday morning he looked better and wasn't. I'll still continue with the medicine for a little bit. Tuesday we had to take the Fiesta car back to the shop. They had replaced the clutch on it before, but it was shaking and it never shook before. And he said it was something about how they did the clutch. They didn't line it up correctly, so they had to order a new clutch in. It was in, so they call it, and so we took Fiesta in to get that done. And that meant that we had to run Chris to his meetings and to work and back and forth again, since he uses the Fiesta. So we did that. Peaches did escape the calico on Tuesday. We were in town and noticed there was movement on the Ring camera and checked it out, and there was Peaches walking around just pretty as to please. So we had to come home and get him. He came running as soon as we got in, so there was no problem catching him. And then Bill had to fix the area that he had pushed out and dug under. So that's fixed, and he is now in the calico again and not getting out, so that's good. Oops. Oh gosh. Wednesday we had some tornado warnings, but luckily nothing came of it. Not in our area. Up north got hit by a EF2 tornado with lots of damage, but we managed to do okay without getting into any bad weather. Just got the rain that we needed. Thursday Bill had to go and get Chris from work, and then we had to go to Columbus. And when we got home, I worked out in the garden and I weeded 6 raised beds. And I decided that I needed to redo our master bathroom, so I ordered some cabinets for it. And on Friday, one of the cabinets came, but I did not get it put together yet because we had to go pick up the Fiesta. And then when we got home, I had Dusty out again, and it was hot. And I set up her water sprinkler, which she really seemed to enjoy. Saturday, I was out with Dusty for almost 2 hours in the morning. The boys went to shopping. They do their thing on every other Saturday. They go out and just go shopping and eat out together. They do this on Tuesday nights also. So it's kind of nice. And then I started the irrigation system again. I've had it going a couple times this week. It hasn't been quite as hot, so I haven't had it going every day, just every other day. And then that afternoon, I went and put that new cabinet together, waiting for the other ones to come. Another cabinet is supposed to come. And I decided to, had to upgrade the lights on the front porch because the rope light was burning out. Only had one section still going. So I ordered new lights for it, and I ordered some other things for some treats for the puppy, and another small storage box for the front porch. So this has been my week. So like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Dream big and follow that dream. Bye, everybody.